Hey, this is India with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic. We're going to be talking about Tods. And if you probably do a search on YouTube, I think Tods right now, you see a lot of videos by, I would say more people that are in Asia are doing Tods videos. But you don't see a lot of other people doing Tods videos, I feel like. And also, you don't see a lot of buzz for Tods. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, because I ran across an article made by the Business of Fashion, and it'll be linked down below so you can read into it. Tods sales have topped 1 billion euros, which is really good and major news. So the funny thing is, and the reason why I want to do this video is because a lot of times when we think about social media, like what things are hitting our feeds, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, all the places that you can possibly go, YouTube, all of the things, you feel like things are popular when you see more people posting, when you see more influencers talking about it. But I don't feel like you get that with Tods. And we'll get into that more in a second, but that's the reason why I wanted to do this video. Tods makes gorgeous pieces. Gorgeous pieces. All right, so with the Business of Fashion article, I'm just going to give you a few pointers that I read, a few things that I picked up on when I read it. So their revenue is up 13.9% from 2021. The sales in China have actually declined by 8%, which is interesting because a lot of brands are focusing and investing more into the Asian markets, because the Asian markets are really accelerating, increasing, and growing over there. Let's use that instead. Okay, so the funny thing, and interesting enough, and also the reason why I found this interesting, and you can't just base everything on what you see, what's coming to your feed, okay, is because the sales in the Americas have increased by 31.2%. That is not a small number and is absolutely amazing.
Jumping in here to say that in 2019, Tods had a new creative director that came over with a history from Bottega Veneta. So we all know what happened with the revamping of Bottega and how it skyrocketed into the forefront.
Now, Tods is one of those brands where you probably thought of it as more traditional, more not really kind of fashion forward, not very trendy, not very appealing to all age groups. And Tods has been working a lot on trying to rebrand, refocus, and get all of those people in that they're wanting to get. So if they get you when you're 20, then you'll likely buy Tods in your 30s, 40s, and 50s versus, you know, you're thinking of Tods as your mother's brand or your grandmother's brand. Similar to how Bottega Veneta has successfully been able to reach generations that are younger than your ladies who lunch, rich lady, put together traditional type of lady bags. And Bottega has been able to rebrand from that, right? So that's been and reach those people and have styles that are more appealing to the people who have the funds in their 20s, right? That can buy these $4,000 bags. So that is very important, because think about it. When is the last time you saw somebody do a Tods video, like I said, or post on Instagram about Tods? But obviously people are buying. So I'm saying this to say, don't just go off of the trends. Don't just go off of what everybody's buying, because that's going to your feed. But that may not be reality. That just may be, I mean, the algorithm pushes what you choose to watch, but it's not actually a reflection of what is going on in the real world. And there are so many brands out there besides the big popular ones that get you the most views. All right, nothing's wrong with those, just saying. But there are other ones out there. There are other fish in the sea. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. So the funny thing is, top trending brands in the luxury space are obvious ones: Louis Vuitton, Hermes. They actually have, Chanel. And then second tier to that of the trending brands, not second tier in quality, anything like that, but just trending, okay, the numbers. We're talking about Dior, Gucci, Prada, and YSL. those are kind of obvious ones. Those are very predictable. So very obvious there, especially what you're seeing push the people's videos who get the most views. So there's not been a lot of attention to social media on Tods, like I mentioned, so I kind of got ahead of myself there. And similar example to that is going to be Roger Vivier. So just check out some of these brands that I'm telling you about, because the interesting thing is when you go to these brands' websites, their stuff is selling out. So somebody is buying it. Now, whether they're posting about it and telling you about it and you see it coming up in your feed does not mean that it's not a quality brand, does not mean that they don't have great designs, and does not mean that it's not worth your time. Now, if you're not interested in it, you're not interested in it. Now, if that's what you like, go with what you like. So just make sure that you at least try different things. You don't know whether you like something until you try it. Now, if you're at this point of the video, thank you so much for continuing to watch. Please go ahead and hit that like button, okay? At least. And then also consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I talk a lot about fashion. I'm more so focused on luxury and contemporary, pretty much handbags, pre-owned and new. That I talk about lifestyle things, show you things, do product reviews of other things besides handbags. So definitely consider subscribing. And there are some more videos that are linked in my description box. So check out my description box before you go. Okay. So next up is going to be what I'll also finish talking about here is, like I mentioned, Roger Vivier. So the styles are selling out, and so, just try it. So next up is Tods is going into a revamp, like I said. So their outreach is going to the broader base audience. So that's why you see that change. But they're going with that tea timeless look. I know a lot of brands have rebranded or kind of changed the way their logos look. YSL did it. Who else? Christian Dior has done it recently. And I was going to talk about somebody else that did it too. I can't even think. Tods did it. Ferragamo's done it. There's been several that have they're trying to revamp, retool all the things. So there you go. So next up, I would like to see, other than that, let me see if there's another note I wanted. So overall, I just want to say that Tods is an underrated brand. They make absolutely gorgeous handbags. They are very well known for their shoes. And I think more popular on the men's side, their driving loafers are the thing to get. They're comfortable. They're a status piece, and all of the things well made. And they also make women's shoes, but then they also make these handbags that are gorgeous and beautiful. And people are overall looking for luxury bags that are well priced. I'm one of those people. And what the larger brands that are trending or that you see most often are, they are capitalizing off of those prices because the demand is there and people are willing to spend that amount on them. And this is where you can take advantage of some of these other brands out there. Tods does have sale, which is great. And they have outlet stores, which is even better. So definitely, yeah. I mean, just go into the store and feel a bag. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I think that was all I wanted to say. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. Throw those comments down below. Give me some suggestions. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.